Welcome back to another caravan renovation episode with Wheels by the Ocean. What we're doing on this episode is we're getting this caravan up to Narangba so we can get it passed through the Wavi inspection. So fingers crossed this works out. But first, we're going inside the van. Danica and I are going to have a little play around. We even see what it's like to fit wallpaper. We haven't done that yet. There's a little bit more cleaning that needs to be done. I don't think I'll show you that much. One thing with this Thetford toilet, okay? There's a little thing at the back here that when I press the flush button, it shoots out water out of the sides. And what's happening is some of it's going up over the top and shooting it onto the floor. I see on the internet there's a little restrictor that they sell. Now, it's such a basic little thing. It's just a circle that you shove in the hose with a little thin circle in the middle. What I've got here is a tee, a golf tee. And if I take out that little tee bit, right, and we just keep the green bit, so I'm doing this all one-handed, just keep the green bit. Look, it's got a tiny hole there. I reckon I could shove that in the hose and restrict the water enough to stop that from happening. So that's the random thing I'm doing at the moment, because I'm like, why would I buy that? Why would I buy that? I can just shove something random in there, and that'll also restrict the water flow. So that's what I'm having a crack at. Oh, Danny. All right, I'm finishing the toilet thing while Danica looks at this and then she'll probably yell out that she doesn't have any tools.
I have nothing.
We haven't sprayed and wiped those walls even yet.
I just want to see.
It looks beautiful.
Does it? I don't get to see like you.
It looks so sick. We have been through this already.
Yeah, but I want to do it again.
You don't recall us going through this? My hands are covered in toilet.
Oh.
Ooh, brother. Look at that, Danny.
Oh my god.
Right? It's going to really look so good. It's going to look so much better. How beautiful. Right? And on the fridge, it's going to look sick.
You reckon? And I'm going to save to last just in case I'm like, ugh.
No way, bro. Oh, yeah, I know you might get too much, you reckon?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
You don't know, mate. You don't know. You don't know if you don't go. Right, come record this, baby.
I have to record you doing toilet stuff?
Yeah, everyone wants to see what I'm up to.
Oh, no they don't. This whole GoPro's soaked.
It's not a GoPro. It's
a
DJI Osmo Pro.
This is what's important right now?
Damn it! Why'd that have to happen?
Because you.
What? All the fittings are just a bit old, and when you touch them, they break. So now I need another fitting. Ugh. So it just snaps straight off there. Unfortunately, that has snapped off. This goes on here, then the hose goes on here, which is this hose under here. Which in that hose is where I was going to shove my little tee and make the toilet not as bad. Now it's a job that I have to do before I can drive it. Yay! Do I have another one of these?
You just created your own job. I
know, I really just did. But how frustrating that you can't just have a good time. Why has everything just got to break?
Because you're so rough.
I just wanted to take the hose off and shove the dog in there and be done, right?
5-minute job into a 2-day job.
Yeah. We're doing some cutting of the wallpaper material to start sticking it on the wall, just having a crack. This is amateur as, so you'll just see it probably complete. The toilet I'm going to have a break on because I'm going to buy another part. It's a constant buying another part all the bloody time. So yeah, we got to get another part. I tried some garden hose fittings that I randomly had, and I thought I had it working, but then the weird hose is like a bit thicker than garden hose. Oh, yeah. Anyway, all right, let's do wallpapering. We're doing it. Do you want the gel? Danica said it looks like a nail salon.
Or a spa.
Chinese day spa. Anyway, there you go. The wallpaper's on. We're just doing the final little cuts, you know, with the little blade and that. Looking pimp, eh? Like it's outrageous. The rugs, we just had the rug down before. We probably didn't show you actually. We're going to do this in more places, but it's probably just going to be this one spot for now. Unless we get really excited, because we've got a whole nother roll. Even the fridge. I don't know. We're just doing our final little cuts, final little cut downs. Danica's done a lot of work on this thing, and there's been a lot of family feud.
It's been domestics, let's be real. Absolutely. Wanted to throttle you.
Danica and I are like, I'm doing it this way, and then, yeah. She won.
It's because I was right. It's on an angle.
No, don't tell them that. It's not on an angle, it's perfect.
I would rather be the first one to say it than anyone else.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this finish down here. If you look there, there's like a slight... We're not finished here.
Why are you trying to tell people anything? No, that's the bit you did, and you said it was really good. You said you tucked it in, you were happy with it.
No, that's your side.
That was your side.
No, this was my bit.
Yeah.
That needs to come off.
Yeah, this is your bit.
Yeah, but now that you've done your bit...
Oh, you want me to take your bit off now?
Yeah, but it's going to come too high. Well, you get insight into the domestic.
Anyway, I told you we were done with the van, until after the Wovie inspection.
You told me to do wallpaper and you're like, do it yourself. It said on the website 2 people, so...
I thought this was a Danica job, you know? She's the interior decorator.
Nah, I would have cried. Now, do we put this little hook guy, little octopus face, back up?
Nah.
This does not look like an octopus.
I'm just digging into the thing now. This
I
is
think we
just
could.
what it is. If you want to make that pretty. Oh yeah, that would look cute actually. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that back on.
Do you remember where it goes?
Yeah, that goes in the wall.
Come on, people. That's an octopus. Oh, it's only got 2 tentacles. Okay, well, he's
Testicles?
been cut in half. Tentacles. All done now?
All done.
You finished?
All finished. Let's go on Thursday to the Wovie inspection.
Oh, I guess I'll show you when we finish the inspection. My God. What time is it? How did it get to 6:30? We've been here for 3 hours.
I know.
Wow.
It's a new day. Back out here doing the Caravan toilet again. Got my new fitting from Bunnings, little Pope fitting. I also bought this little valve here. So I'm going to basically almost shut that, get it adjusted to the perfect thing, right? Rather than just having one little thing in there, I can adjust this to the perfect amount of water pressure that I need using this little valve. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to fiddle that up. Oh, of course it started raining. Of course, because all it does, ever since I got this Caravan, it bloody rains. There's the hose, it's all clipped in, there's me valve. I'm going to cable tie that back up here so it's all nice and neat again. But I'm going to get Danica to go inside and tell me what the toilet rate is when I just open it a tiny little bit. Hopefully this works. It does the trick, you know. Anyway, $10 repair. And I broke the thing, remember? Anyway, hopefully this works. I'll go inside and suss it out. Dude, Rabbit needs your help. Massive pressure. I want that to not come up here. Good times.
That's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Why is it always raining? It's not shooting out nice and just a slow flow.
Well, it's not shooting out here. Oh, I sent it to you. That's supposed to
How
stop.
good? How good's that? How good's that, mate? Toilet's fixed. Look at that, see? Now, when you hold that down, it's not going all out everywhere. Beautiful. Toilet sorted. All right, let's go do the Wovie inspection. No more jobs on this Caravan until Wovie's passed. Look at the wall. Did we show you that last night? I can't remember what we did last night. That was so much work. Oh yeah, you showed me a little bit of an angle. It's on a tiny bit of an angle that I can see so much. Oh, it's so sick. It's never coming off.
Look what you didn't want to do.
Well, yeah, Danica did that thing. She wanted the nipple to be showing.
You can't not have
Free
it
the
out.
nip. Free the nip. Oh fuck, I forgot to press record.
As always.
Ah, tricked you so good, baby. Alright, let's go. Wovie inspection. Welcome to Wovie inspection day. It's just been absolutely hammering down with rain and thunder and lightning and all kinds of stuff out here. It's been pouring. And I'm like, of course I got to hook the van up in that. But then of course, once you hook the van up, then the rain sort of backs off, which it has now. So everything's ready to go. We're about to get going with the GWM cannons, about to tow the Caravan all the way up to Narangba. And then hopefully this inspection passes. I got everything ready. Everything's ready to go. Just my heart, bro. I hope this happens. I hope this works out. You'll see a big smile on my face soon if this goes well, all right? Has been towing that giant Caravan. I'm at Narangba now. Has been towing it. I'm about half an hour early, which is good, you know. Give me a chance to sit here and do a DPF burn because the car just went into limp mode. Of course, we've got exhaust self-cleaning and spanners going off. Bloody hell, mate. Engine light on. This is what we deal with, eh? Anyway, I just wanted to show you 15.2 litres to 100 kilometres. That is fantastic. Now, we have done a 57.9 kilometre trip, 1 hour so far. Any average speed? No, we don't have an average speed, unfortunately. Maybe I turned that off. But the 15.2. Most of the time, I've probably been doing 80 kilometres an hour. Let's be honest, it's pouring with rain the whole time, and everyone was going slow, as you'd expect, you know. As you'd expect. Now I've got to do this. Yeah, we got to hold the DPF button, turn the ignition on. Right, wait for it to say bloody start vehicle with idle. And then we're going to start the vehicle with idle and do a DPF burn. Start vehicle with idle. Let's do it. Car's going to do. Ready, rev up for fucking 20 minutes. That's okay, because I've got 20 minutes. May as well do it now. Here we go. DPF burns going off its head. She's going to be sitting here, revving on the side of the road somewhere. I'm in a safe place. This is a very quiet street. And I don't know if you know where... Oh, why the DPF burn just stop? Oh my God. Danica told me about the car doing something weird like that. It starts the burn, then stops straight away. Oh man. We've got an engine light on as well. I've just been ignoring some of the stuff because I knew we're getting a new car. So this car needs to go back to GWM for some warranty stuff. Anyway, back to the Wovy inspection. What do I do? It looks to be working now. That was, I just restarted it 4 or 5 times. I don't know what's going on, mate. I've done a million DPF burns, manual DPF burns. I've had a few customers call me up and they're like, my car won't do a manual DPF burn. And they tell me this exact symptom and I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm like, wait, what happened with those? Because I sent them back to GWM for warranty. Now I'm like, wait, what was the problem? I need to know the problem. I've got an engine light on the car. Can't remember what it was for. Something to do with an O2 sensor or something. So you might be getting some weird readings in the exhaust. But I've been, you know, my car, the poor thing. I've just been like, it should be right. And I'm like, then you can just keep driving it. You know, you're getting the tank soon. We're getting the tank soon. And I just kept clearing the light, and then it'll be off for a few days. Anyway. Do the DPF burn, and then I'm going to go look in the Caravan, make sure everything's all smicky smouse, because I'm just a couple of minutes up the road from the place, and you know, you just want to double check, make sure there's nothing going on back there. That old mate will be like, there's a bunch of beers in the fridge, can I have one? Yeah, mate, and then done, passed. Thank you for the bribe. Oh God, I've preempted myself for failure here, but I absolutely have no reason why this would fail is the other thing as well. So there we go, because I've done a full statutory declaration. You don't understand, you want to see my paperwork? So I've basically got the booking details printed out. I've got a statutory declaration all written up, which is bloody crazy. Then I've got the pickles receipt here, the PPSR. See, the PPSR says heavy front and rear panel damage, which really doesn't go well with that. We got the safety certificate, we got the gas certificate, we got the measure up done. We've got a few receipts. I didn't put much in here. We got bolts and bits, some silicone, and then Caravan pass with the roof hatches. That's really the only things that really mean anything. Then I've just got photos, you know, so I've put a bunch of photos in here, couple of little bit descriptions of what's going on, photos of the hatch replacement. You guys have seen it all in the videos, and that is about it. Yeah, beautiful new vent, and that's it. In the back I've got a couple of receipts that sort of relate to nothing really. They're just other things that I did at the Caravan, so they're in there. But that's my little booklet ready to go. So I hope that's a good information. Got a coffee from the petrol station, and I got some water that's a berry storm water. Why are you telling everybody this? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Come on, I want to pass, bro. Oh, all right. Get this DPF burn done. I'll get down there and happy days. I'm glad the DPF burn's working, because I was starting to get a bit worried there, because the Caravan's heavy, right? Under 3 ton, all legal, but just driving in limp mode, it doesn't move very well with the Caravan on the back. But it's towed the van so good. There is a big difference between 2 ton and 3 ton, because my other van's 2 ton and this one's 3 ton. And I remember, now I'm recalling like, oh yeah, that's right. In the rain, 4 wheels will spin if you take off too fast. Traction control kicks straight in. But today I was like going up a hill over in Capalaba. I put my foot down pretty heavy, and the whole car went to the side of it. Then a little drift. I was like, yeah, buddy. But there was a lot of traffic around, so I couldn't like continue on with that. I had to back off and be like, oh, be careful, mate. Because I got all-terrain tyres on there. You know, they're a little bit slippery in the wet, and it was hammering down. Righto, let's go. Queensland inspection station. Wovy, let's go. Oh, we're down here now, getting it done, right? There's the Caravan. Oh, baby, we're getting it done. I think it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, my God, that sucks. Oh, so on the drawbar where the VIN number's written, he couldn't see that properly. So we had to get the wire brush out, and we were wire brushing it, and then we could see it properly. So the Caravan passed, boys. Yeah, buddy. Caravan's passed. Is ready to go, mate. We'll put Rego on it tomorrow, and we're taking the dog up to Buxton Bush Camp on Thursday. Right, so in 5 days' time, we're taking this dog away. Oh my God. This weekend, I got to fit the new awning to it, bro, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a whole episode on its own. Oh, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Passed the inspection, righto. That was Queensland Inspection Services up here in Narangba. Very nice people, mate. Right, very nice guy. I was just chilling. He said I had way more information than I needed, but I swear he looked at it all. He looked at it all and took photos of it all. So I was like, well, I'd rather have more information than not enough. So I'm happy. Done. Passed. I'm going to put Rego on it tomorrow. Oh yeah, boy, yeah. All right, I'm driving home. See you later. Oh, something like that. There'll probably be more to this episode. Final done. we're back home. I've just put the small Caravan on the back to take it over to the workshop to get it out of the lawn while we get it prepared and put up for sale. So the little boho Caravan renovation Caravan's going up for sale now. Now, fuel figures. Over the course of today, 130 kilometers I've done with 3 ton on the back. And we've got the fuel figures at 18.2 litres to 100, right? 18.2. Remember, 20 minutes of that was the GWM cannon doing a manual burn. So it was revving at 2,500 RPM or whatever for 20 minutes. So of course that's gonna look bad on the fuel figures too. So it's probably even a little bit less than that. And I have been nice to the car today because I was like, oh, the car hasn't towed 3 ton in a while, so I'll be nice to it. Didn't do too much thrashing like how I used to drive the van without our old 3 ton Caravan. Right now I've got the 2 ton van on the back and it feels like nothing. It feels like nothing. I can't believe how different it is to tow 2 ton versus 3 ton. Like the Canon is completely different car. Right now, yes, I've got the 2 ton van, it's on the back there, and it feels like nothing. Anyway, I'm taking this on over to the workshop, put it in storage for, I've got to move it in and out of the workshop every single day. That's going to be annoying, so I hope it sells fast. Oh, do a burnout much? Oh yeah, don't want to burn out, mate. See you later. Pretty happy with that, guys. Got the Caravan and the Canon. So I got to get the Caravan in first, then the Canon in. They both fit in the workshop. That's what I was hoping for, mate, because I didn't want to leave the Canon outside. So yeah, both all fit. Workshop's all right. That works out well. Let's take the XSR. I got to go return that XSR back to Barton's, and then I'm doing a GAC paid advertisement, my first sponsored ad. So GAC got in touch and said, are you interested in doing a little Instagram reel? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And then, because I like to do it just for exposure for the YouTube channel, but then they offered me money. I was like, yeah, I have some money. Bro, I have some money. So I'm doing a I don't know. Why would I say no to that? So it's a paid thing. I do like GAC, so I don't mind doing that. I don't feel like I'm doing any fake stuff. So I've already done GAC reviews on a couple of them already, so I'm just gonna do a paid Instagram reel or 2. Give me money, bro. Why not? Cool, eh? Bye-bye, beautiful Canon and Caravan. We'll see you tomorrow.